Hi everyone, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and this is my fourth time trying to do this video. I realized after I was painting that I was not even in camera, but what I started doing is this frog. I don't know if you can see it close up, but I started painting the frog and the mushrooms. So I have to apologize. I'm very sorry, but there's no point in me posting a video of you not watching me paint, so I had to stop it and do it again. So using the Winston Newton Professional paints, they come in this, I'm going to turn the camera around, but they come like this, and you open them up like this, and you get that. Okay, so those will be sitting next to me. I'm also using GenCrafts paper, which was recommended by another influencer, and I have to say I really like the paper. I painted two birds on this. One was a video, and this is the one I did before that. So the paper's pretty good, you know, considering it's student grade paper, and I like it, you know. So because I started in January doing watercolor, I want to get better at it before I start buying the more expensive papers. So I'm going to turn the camera around, and I really hope I was not too close to the camera, because I know one of the girls sent me a message that I'm too close to the camera and that it really bothers. It was hard to watch. So I apologize if I'm too close. I'm going to turn the camera around, and hopefully I can get through this video and show you something. Okay, so let me pause this. Okay, so here we are. So far looks good. So I'm in camera, and I started painting with the Winston Newton Professional paints. I have my brushes here. Now I wanted to just show you that I went out, because I'm taking this very seriously. And I'm starting with the Princeton Professional watercolor brushes. And from what I understand, it's very important to use good quality paper, good quality paints, and good brushes. So I got the Aqua Elite. I have two half-inch daggers. I just wanted to try two different ones, see if there's any. They seem to, you know, they're both half-inch, but if you look at them, it's a different brush. So anyway, one is, oh, it's different companies. This is by King, let me put my glasses on. That's what it was. I wanted to see the difference. So this is the Princeton Neptune half-inch Professional, okay? And then this is King Art, their Professional paint, brush. And then I got the Cat's Tail, which I'm disappointed it has a little hair, if you can see, the little hair sticking out. But I'm not going to make a big deal. I'll get rid of that. And then I have this one I love. This is, you know, you got to really wet it down to keep the fibers. It's a number 2 liner by Princeton. And then I have the number 6 liner, and I am going to be using the 1/4-inch dagger by Princeton. And I like the fact that it's got a short handle. So this is what I am doing. I started doing the caps of the mushrooms, and now we're going to proceed with moving along. So I'm going to move this paper up a little bit. And let's go continue. So what I want to do is get underneath this mushroom with a darker color than what I had. So let me see, I use this. Let's go over here with this darker brown and just go in there. So I'm doing wet on dry right now, and I hope that you can hear me. I actually, you know, when you saw me online, I had my wire headset on to see if it made a difference. Let me know if that makes a difference in the sound of my video. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with this one over here. Too much water, Linda. So that's okay. And we're just going to go underneath this. And I think I may also do some pen and outline when I'm done. And I would like to, I'd like to also make it a little bit more whimsical because I'm using some real colors, and maybe I'll go in with this orangey. Am I in? Okay, let's see. Let's get in. I don't know why I'm having such a difficult time staying. Okay, so I got this orange, and I'm going to go in here with this orange. And just using the wet brush on the dry paper. And this is really nice paper, because when I did those birds, I really wet the paper down a lot, and I have to say it came out really good. So now what I'm going to do is make that a little bit darker, and I'm going to put some brown in here and mix a little bit of brown and just make it a little bit darker down here. And I'm using the point of the dagger to get the outline, and it's really good for that. There we go. And then just filling in the area with the paint. And what you can do, if you feel that it's too much and you don't like it, you can lift up some of the paint, wet your brush, and just lift up some of that paint. And then right here, I feel like it needs more paint, so I'm just going to add that. And there we go. So that is that. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so now the next thing I want to do is the frog. So we're going to, before I do the frog, I'm going to outline around the frog. So I'm going to get a red. This red, I'm going to wet this down. I'm going to get a red. I got a red here. And we're just going to go around the frog's toes. And you know what? I can barely see this. Okay, I'm still in camera. I'm going to go around the frog's toes with the point of the dagger. And then around his fingers. And a frog has 18 finger toes, whatever you want to call them. I can't see. Let me see. I can barely see. I need to get stronger readers. And then go around like that, up there like that, and then I'm going to fill that in, because that is the mushroom that he is sitting on. And I like frogs. I don't know what it is, but years ago I didn't have any money when I was raising my kids, and I had gone to Michael's, and I looked on the clearance rack, and I saw this, I don't know what you would call it. I use it to drop my keys in it, and it had 3 frogs. And to me, it was only $3.50, and that was my first time I bought something of a frog. And it symbolized me, my daughter, and my son, the 3 of us. So that's what that was. Okay, so let me see. I'm still in camera, thank God. Yeah, I've been having a hard time with getting phone calls while I'm painting. And even if I have my phone on airplane mode, I'm not supposed to get a call. Lo and behold, I got a call yesterday. Let me see if I can see here. Okay, down. I want to do the top of it. And this has like a little edge. I want to get over the edge like that. There we go. Yeah, so I got a call yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before when I put up that terrible video? And it's really important that we have the right mindset when we're painting. Yeah, so that's how I got started with frogs. I love frogs. I don't like them in my house. But there's something about them. I don't know what it is. Does anybody know? Does anybody else like frogs? Or collect frogs? Yeah, I have frogs in my my lanai sitting with prayer, you know, folded arms, and I just really get a kick at them. They look so cute around my plants. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the paint down and outline the top of that, and then you can see where this is much lighter. I'm just going to add a little bit more color in there, and then I'm going to go back in here, which is a little lighter than I wanted, because you know when the paint dries, it dries lighter than what you put down. Let's go in there. And I didn't know it, but frogs have 18 toes, so 4 on each hand. And I think 5 on each foot. That's 10. Yeah, that makes sense. And there we go. So let's, am I in camera? Yes, I am. Yes, I'm doing wet. I really like this paper. It's great paper to practice and learn on. There we go. And I just have to look at this again. I am going to have to go in here a little bit better. Right in here. Fix these toes. And fix this one a little bit. Okay, so we got the top of the mushroom. Now, I'm going to do, I'm going to do a different color. I'm going to do this orangey. And get some water. And I'm going to go down like, should I do that? Maybe I should do that in here. No, it's too close to that one. I'm going to go this way. And I'm just going to pull it down like that. And bring my, okay, again, I'm not in the camera. There we go. I'm going to go over here. We're going to bring that down. And there we go. And up here, we're going to use the point of the dagger, like that. And we're going to take the paint that's on there and just pull it down. Pull this up. And what you can do is put more water on your brush and move it around. It's, water's pretty fascinating, and then add color to it and you really have something magical. Seriously. There is something magical about water and something really magical about watercolor paint. For anyone that's getting started like me, it's really joyful. Okay, so I'm going to lift some of this side up, and I'm going to keep this side heavier, like that. And I'm going to go around this, I believe, with a pencil. So now this over here, I didn't forget about it. We're going to have to do something else with this. I'm going to scrub this out. I really should do that. And we'll go over it with another color. Just scrub some of that out. And you can take a tissue, which will help, paper towel rather, and just go like that. It probably won't take it all off, but it takes some of it off. Okay, sorry for the bump. Okay. So let me move this up a little bit. There we go. Now we're in camera. Okay, so back with the 1/4-inch dagger. I am going to pick up a different color. I think I'm going to get this. What is this? This is like a burnt sienna. And we're going to go underneath here with the burnt sienna. Go over this and around there. And just move the paint around. And you see, not bad. So we're going to come over here and we're going to do this line. And come in here like this. Just dragging it in, which is probably not the right term. There we go. Get some more of that paint. Move that over. I know you can't see my paints. I wish you could. I have the camera all the way up. So let me move this. And then I'm going as close as I can without trying to touch it too much, because then I'm going to have a bleed over of the red. So I'm carefully going in there. And I probably should just wait until it's dry. Okay, that looks pretty good. You know, it's really hard to be painting when you're farsighted and wearing readers and your paper is really far away. So then I want to go underneath here, and I just want to go a little bit darker. Let me see what this, let me paint this, spray this. Okay, let's see what this compares to that. Let me get a little bit darker. Here's a little darker. Okay, so we're going to go in a little bit darker here. I'm going to go down there. And we're going to use the outline of the brush, the tip of the brush to outline. That's what I meant to say. The tip of the brush to outline. And we're just going to go in like that. And like that. And you could probably use a round brush to do this too. I mean, you don't have to use this brush. I'm just experimenting and playing And, you know, no stress here. Okay, so I got that side. Now let me fix this. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the other side with that brown. And I'm going to start here. And like I said, it's very difficult to paint something that is so far away you can barely see the lines. Okay. And then go up here. I think this is the one I had. Yep. And I'm just going to pull it down. And I'm doing wet. I don't have a lot of water on my brush. And I'm just moving it along. Turning it over now so I can get the point part of the dagger. And I'm just going to put a little bit of water to move that paint. Just want to move that paint around. I'll be honest with you, I didn't know what to paint, and I just started looking around at things that I enjoy. And I said, you know, like, what is it that I really enjoy? And I started, you know, I have a little frog fountain in my kitchen. Like you know, and I said, you know, I think I explained this, that my first frog was when I went to Michael's, and I didn't have much money at all. I went to the clearance section and I found this. Look at this. Okay, let's get the clean water. Let's go over here. We're gonna color this in, so I'm not too worried about it, because I'd like to add more color to around this. Okay, we're still in camera. Yes, we are. So now we want to color this frog, and I know frogs are usually green, but I want to make like I want to look at these colors. Let's see. We got green here. And let's put some yellow in it. Whoops, now we got yellow contaminated in the... Can you see what I'm doing? Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm taking the yellow, which got some green in it, and I'm going to make my own lime green over here. Let's get some more yellow, and I'm going to mix it together. And I'm going to paint the frog with this. So here we go. So I got to bring this a little bit closer. Let me bring the camera down so that I can see what I am doing. Okay, that's much better. Okay, and then we're going to outline the head. Go around the eyes. And around his eye here. And just go around his eyeball. So you don't have to necessarily do a frog, you know, of course, unless you want to. But it's good to find something that you enjoy looking at, or collect, or maybe something out in nature, and try something like that. Okay, so now we want to make the stomach and the arms a little bit lighter, so I'm going to try putting in a little bit more yellow. So what I did was I took the yellow, I went back in here, and I just added a little bit more yellow to this green. And I'm going to do the rest of the body. And come out like this. Come around like that. Do the fingers. There's the arm. There we go. Because then afterwards I'm going to come in with a pen and I'm going to go over it with pen. And some of these frogs are very toxic, very dangerous. They have like a venom in them that's not good for us. Okay, we're going to get this. And I'm using the tip. Okay, there we go. We got the arms. Okay, now what I want to do is go back in and put in what I'm going to do is make this darker again. So I'm going to go back in with some darker, which one? This one. And I'm going to add that to this and some water. Make it a little bit darker again. Because I want to do the legs and the feet. So when I go back in to outline it, I can see. There we go. And over here. Like that. There it is. Maybe just too much water. And just go around the belly like that. And around here like that. And then just, oops, can you see? I'm sorry. Go up like this. So I can see where I need to do a little bit of penciling in. Not penciling in, I'm sorry. Pen. Okay, so we got the we got that done. Okay, so now I want to do the number 28. So we're going to use red. I'm going to use red. I'm going to put red here. And these colors are really fantastic. So we're going to just wet it down. All right, here we go. We're going in on the number 28. Let's see how well I can do this. All right, you watching me? Okay, so we're going to go around. And I know you're all trying to figure out, why did she put the number 28? You can write in comments what you think the number 28 means. I'd be interested to know if you know. Okay. I don't know why my eyes are burning. It's actually a little experiment. Okay, we got the 2. I think that's acceptable. And there's the number 28. Get a little bit more. There we go. And as you can see, there's too much water. So I'm just going to dry my brush off a little bit, scoop up some of that paint, and try to use it over here. And bring my brush around. Bring it a little bit closer. And outline that. Okay, so now we got to fix this side. And this side. And then I think what I should do is let this dry, because I'm going to, well, I'm thinking now, maybe what I'll do, I gotta go put drops in my eyes. My eyes are burning like they're on fire. So I will take a little bit of a break. I need to. I don't know why my eyes are burning so much, but I want to get that, fix that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take a little bit of a break, because I want to come back and let's look at this. So far, let's look at what it looks like that so far. So I'm going to go put some drops in my eyes and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I think I'd like to do is just have some vines coming up, maybe with some, leaves, all around. So let's look and see what we have here. I don't have the watercolor palette in front of me, although I should. All right, let me get out these. I think this is like a purple. Yes, it is. Okay. I don't know that I want to use this brush. Nope, I'm not going to. I'm going to use the one I had. I'm going to use the 1/4-inch dagger. Okay, so we're going to go in with some purple. And before we start that, maybe we'll do some green. Let's get this wet. It's a little too dark. Get some green and we'll start going. We'll build up like that. And out like that. And then we'll start building some. You know what? Glasses, Linda. Glasses. Okay, here we go. And we're going to make some leaves. I'm going to wet this down. And I'm not good at mixing, but I'm going to try and see what happens. Nope, that turns brown. Not good. Okay, so let's try this red with a little bit of this brown. That's pretty. Maybe a little bit of yellow. Okay, that's not bad. All right, here we go. We're going in. I made a mixture. So we're going to go light, press down, and then up. So here we're going to go lightly, press down, and then up. And then I think what I'm going to do is go back in, lightly, press down, and up. Now I don't really like that, so I'm going to try it again. Up. A little bit better. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to put some orange in here. and just flatten it out. Get that point. You know, everybody stresses out over their leaves. And if you go out into nature and you look around, they're not all, you know, perfect. There we go. And I think what I'm going to do is just scrub this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, I switched over to this 3/8 inch brush. You can use whatever you want. And I'm going to get a little bit of some red. I'm going to come in this way. And I'm going to go like that. Maybe a little bit more red in here. Okay, and we're going to get some more of that red. I'm going to wet it down. And we're going to put in another leaf coming up this way. And then we'll come back with the green. And we're going to turn it this way. We're going to go like that. And I'm going to fix this one. Or try to anyway. And let's get some more water. And we'll do another one right here. Okay, then we're going to go in with the green, just kind of drying up. And we're just going to bring that down, bring that down. I know there's water there, I saw it. And bring this one down. And as you can see, there was too much water on my brush. Alright, there's way too much water here. I gotta fix that. So let me let that dry a little bit. And as you can see, I got water spots. So we're just gonna go over here like this. And then what I want to do is go over it. Actually, I got to finish. What am I doing? Why am I closing this up? Can't close this up. I got to fix this. Okay, so I dried my brush a little bit. Let's go back in with that green and make that stem. Okay, better. Let's do it again. Like that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is some grass, some like this, grass, little leaves coming out. Same thing over here. And some grass coming over here. Okay. So we need to, what I'd like to do is go over this with pen. And so I need to let this dry and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I have my Fiskar cutter. So I'm thinking what I want to do is cut off the bottom half of this painting since I am not going to be using it all. So I'm taking out the cutter. I'm going to line it up just where I want it. And I'm going to cut this much off, which I will be using later on for something else. And then, now we are like this. Let me see if I'm, why can't I get, there we go. We're in. Okay, we're in. But I have to go all the way up there. Why do I have to go all the way up there? I don't want to go all the way up there. Hold on a minute. Okay, so what I want to do next is to outline it with the Staedtler pens. And I had it right here. Okay, here's my Staedtler pens. So I think I'm going to use the 08. Where is it? Right there. The 08 Staedtler. So we're going to have to figure this. Okay, let me do this again. Okay, here we go. So we're going to outline. So I'm going to start with the number 28. I'm just going to go around. Let's see if it looks any different or hopefully better. I think it'll look better when it's outlined. I just like the way things look when they have that that black around them. So what I'm going to do is just fill this in a little bit more and fill this in a little bit more, like that. Okay, and then we're going to go around this. And around here, up and down. And either side of this I'm going to and then I'm going to give it some lines here. Let's go around this. Like that. Okay, so I kind of like the way it looks outlined. So I'm going to continue on. I'm going to give this frog some eyeballs and go around his eyes like that. And then we'll go around his fingers. Give him a little definition. Yes. And there's his feet. 1, 2, 3. And you can't see the other one. He's got 5 toes, but they're not all showing. Oh, you know what I did? Just realized what I did. I didn't have my headset on. I apologize. Let me know if you can hear me now. There we go. Okay, and then we are going to go around like this. There. And there. Okay, something's wrong in here. I'm just going to do this. And then we're going to go down like that. We're going to go around like that. And just outlining everything. Gives it more definition. Because I am more of a whimsical artist. Okay, here we go. Doing the bottom like that. And up like that. Okay, so now we're going to go around like this. And around like that. And we still have to do the white dots on the mushroom. Okay, let's do the leaves. Okay, so next thing I need to do are the white spots on the leaves, and that will be with my I'm going to use, for the sake of only having this, is my Pasca pens. So I'm going to just put white dots. It's not really the right stuff that I should be using. I'm going to get the right stuff, but this is what I have right now. So this is what I'm going to use. And I'm going to put some white dots. I'm just going to make these a little bit bigger. And I'm going to call it done. So this is my interpretation of a frog with some mushrooms around it. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, just give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Where am I? Thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to. If you just stopped by to watch, thank you for stopping by. And if you'd like to leave me a comment, I'd greatly appreciate it. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.